Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another Jurassic Park survival video, or Jurassic Park video, depending on how you want to look at it. Today we're going over where Maya Joshi could have been during the events of the Jurassic Park movie. I expect this video to be a short one, however we're edging so much closer to 200,000 subscribers and it will be amazing if we could hit that milestone before the end of the year. Only 500 more people to go. So, if you're feeling generous enough today, or you're interested in learning more about the Jurassic franchise, then please do consider subscribing to the channel. We have heaps of Jurassic related content here on YouTube for you to delve hours of your lives into and get to really understand the lore of these stories even more. Just like what we're doing in today's video. With the announcement of Jurassic Park Survival, we're going ahead and working out where this video game's main character was during the events of Jurassic Park. So, if you're interested in something small, then feel free to press that like button, sit back, relax, and enjoy your G Fuel after using code Swrve for 20% off your products at checkout, as it's time to learn more about where Maya Joshi was during the events of Jurassic Park. So Jurassic Park Survival recently got announced just over a week ago, and this is a brand new survival horror game set just a day after the events of Jurassic Park. At this point in time, we are currently unsure as to whether or not they are intending this to be canon or not. However, should we take the assumption that yes, they want to make this video game canon, then we can only assume that Maya Joshi was somewhere to be seen during the Jurassic Park movie. But who is Maya Joshi? Well, according to the Jurassic Park Survival website, Maya Joshi is an InGen scientist who was unable to evacuate Isla Nublar during the events of the end of the first Jurassic movie. And we can see that throughout the trailer. She says that her name is Maya Joshi and that she was caught up in the evacuation and that they have left her behind. Unfortunately, it seems like it's another Camp Cretaceous scenario where nobody is going to help her until the very last minute. So we have to survive Isla Nublar and all of the dangers that it contains to the very next night potentially. Who knows? But yeah, this basically confirms that Maya Joshi is an InGen scientist who worked on Isla Nublar on Jurassic Park. Therefore, we can only assume that she would have been in the Jurassic Park movie, correct? Well, this actually had some people questioning the theory, and I had to go back and watch that specific scene. You know, the one at the start of the movie where they're introducing how they created dinosaurs and how Jurassic Park operates, and they're kind of like on that little mini ride. Well, throughout that, I was actually debating whether or not Maya Joshi would be in the scene. So I went back to this movie scene, and I had a look at some of the characters. As you can tell by the trailer, we're looking for a brown-skinned woman with a pigtail, a ponytail, shall I say, of her style. So when we do take a look throughout the Jurassic Park scene and we try to look at the scientists, there aren't too many who actually fit the description. But in one of the shots there is somebody right in the background who seems to follow the description just that perfect amount. She seems to have a darker toned skin, she seems to be an InGen scientist, and she seems to also have a ponytail as well. But again, this movie was filmed in 1993, and the pixels aren't exactly perfect to try and identify who this person could be, but this could be easily written in. Now of course, these guys are just background actors, background characters that pretty much have no significance, nor did they plan originally for Jurassic Park Survival. This movie was filmed in 1992 and Jurassic Park Survival has probably been in development since, let's say, late 2021, definitely at least in 2022. Therefore, there's practically no correlation whatsoever. I'm almost 100% certain that they didn't go through the scenes when they were making the movie and say, this background actor will get something big in a video game in 30 years time. Like, come on, that doesn't make any sense, right? However, what I do want to think about here is that throughout the trailer, the announcement trailer for Jurassic Park Survival, there are actually many really cool details and Easter eggs that we actually didn't really notice. Very small ones as well, such as Grant's hat. As we know, throughout the trailer, Grant's hat gets trodden on by some Gallimimuses. And I was thinking, wait, was Grant's hat left behind on the island? So I went back to watch the scene where Rexy goes face to face with him, and yes, it was. I remember Rexy blowing off the hat from her nostrils, from the air coming from her nostrils, but I thought Alan actually got his hat back. Turns out he didn't. So that's one of the cool details that was actually shown throughout the announcement trailer for Jurassic Park Survival. So with this kind of knowledge that they're really delving deep into the lore of Jurassic Park here, I wouldn't even be surprised if they actually went back to the movie, looked at some of the InGen scientists within this scene and thought, yeah, we're going to model our main character off that background character right there. That would have been something that basically writes stuff into canon and makes things so much cooler. And to be honest, I wouldn't even be surprised if they did do that. Again, that just ties in the lore even better. So should they have done that, that'd be a really cool way to write into the script that this background actor, background character, whatever you want to call her, is actually Maya Joshi. And then we can kind of like get a better understanding of where she was 24 hours before the video game actually is taking place. So, seems like she was suiting up, ready to be part of the Jurassic Park fertilization and genetics area to breed that baby velociraptor. Who knows? But if that is written in, that would be very, very cool. Now obviously we don't really have any information regarding this, so we just have to speculate for the time being until this game does release next year. Again, I say next year because I highly doubt a game like this seems to be releasing in 2025. I'd be very, very shocked if it is. But yes, I suspect that in 2024 the game will be releasing, and hopefully, throughout the gameplay, who knows, we'll actually be able to find out more about her specifically. Now of course we want to learn more about Isla Nublar, we want to learn more about the lore of Jurassic Park, and we want to learn more about the whole entire island, the ecosystem on the island, because there are some dinosaurs, which I've actually covered in a previous video of mine, that never got shown in Jurassic Park, that could easily be shown in Jurassic Park Survival, so who knows. However, I'm really intrigued about Maya Joshi, since she did work as an InGen scientist. Clearly she knows something about the actors, the characters of Alan Grant, Ian Malcolm and Ellie Sattler that arrived on the island. Clearly she knows about the incident, and she knows Dr. Wu and everything that's going on with Jurassic Park when it comes to the science basis. So I really want to learn more about Maya Joshi and who she is as a person and what she got up to during Jurassic Park. Who knows, I'm sure that we'll have some dialogues of her talking to herself that we'll hear when we are playing the game, and I'm sure we'll be able to find some notes maybe when she goes back to her, I don't know, quarters or something. Stuff like that I hope that we do find out during the gameplay. But that is pretty much who Maya Joshi is. She's an InGen scientist that was left behind on the island, and might have even appeared in the original movie as well, who knows. But there you have it. While we don't currently have much more information about Maya Joshi quite yet, we can always hope that during the gameplay of Jurassic Park Survival, we'll learn and find out more about her and the park during this era. After all, should this end up being canon, they need a good way to tie everything together. But for now, we just have to wait and see until we get a gameplay trailer next. If you enjoyed today's video, then please go ahead and like the video and subscribe as well to help us hit 200,000 subscribers before the end of the year. But most importantly, all I ask for from you guys today is to make sure you're all staying safe out there, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye bye.